guys, it's Janet here with remarkablycreated.com. In today's real quick one take wonder video, I want to show you a really fun tip for creating a large open frame using one of the elements from the card Builder Framelits. If you're not familiar with Carols of Christmas and the bundle around it, Carols of Christmas was released to demonstrators this month, and in addition, those joining Stampin' Up! As part of a $72 gift packet in addition to the amazing kit, they received the Carols of Christmas and had the opportunity to select the card front builders that coordinates in their starter kit. So you're going to want to make sure you check out that special because it's an amazing deal. Almost $300 worth of product for just $99 and no obligation. So if you have questions, make sure that you personal message me, email me, janet@remarkablycreated.com. But let's talk about this tip. So the card front Builder Framelits, you've got some great beautiful trees, some elements for the corners of your card, of course some thinlits so that you don't have to cut out all the tiny little pieces, even one for the different ornaments. Pretty little skyscape going on here, and then you have this piece here that creates the edge around your cards. So give me just 1 second here to pop out. And one of the things that you want to make sure that you do when you are working with your elements is you want to make sure that if paper is stuck in the track that you get rid of that paper, because then it won't cut as well on the next one. So that you want to make sure that that paper is out of any of the cutting surfaces and things like that. So what you're going to do is you're going to need your magnetic platform, and I've got a plate down, a quarter sheet of cardstock, half, whatever element that you want to cut. This works best on either a half sheet or a piece. In this case, this is 4 inches by 5 1/4. And I'm going to work this so that it's all the way down at the bottom. I'm taking the largest square from our layering squares, and I'm layering it in like this. We'll put an acrylic top on it, and we'll run it through the Big Shot. I usually like to run it through once or twice. And then you're going to remove this piece, and you're going to remove your square. And you can take and run your brush over it, use your little paper piercing tool to get your pieces out. Then I'm going to flip it, and there's 2 tiny little dots right here. And there are dots on the end of this element, and you're able to line these up over those dots. So I have something like this. The square element I'm going to take, and I'm going to overlap that opening that I cut before. I'll put my topper back on it and run it back through the Big Shot. And then when I lift it up, I end up with an open frame that looks just like this. And that's going to give you a great big beautiful surface to go ahead and work on. It also is going to allow you to put a photo up under it with holiday cards coming and things like that. So let's look at a quick sample created using that idea. So here is a very vanilla card, and again it's cut. Let me slide this underneath so you can see that the openings are there. I don't know if, there you go, you can see a little bit better. But in this case, I didn't want the contrast of black. I just kind of want that element tone on tone to be there. And then inside of the opening, 3 1/4 by 4 1/2 inches, there's a piece of designer cardstock. Fits perfectly right in that opening. And in this case, I added the Happy Birthday framelit in gold. Just kind of a subtle, elegant card there. Now, you also don't have to cut the center out. And I'm just looking, I had 2 other samples here. Well, here's one of them. So if you don't cut the center out, you have this nice big center surface to work with, simply just using your elements to create the big frame, but skipping the square framelit option. In this case, I die cut the word congrats and left the negative showing and made it pop with a piece of black cardstock behind it, and then stamped You're Awesome and added a few stars. And let me see just real quick here on my surface if I can figure out where the third one is. If not, you're going, oh, there it is. It's upside down. It was the back I was using. And here again is another example where we didn't die cut the center out. It gives you a nice big centerpiece for a great big bold graphic, in this case, this great greeting that says, heck yes, we need to celebrate this, that I just went over then with some Wink Stella to make it pop. So again, if you want to die cut the center out and give yourself this beautiful frame that's going to allow you to put a photo under it, to allow you to frame and mount some of our beautiful designer papers, what you want to do is you want to go ahead and pair this element with the squares. And of course, I'm using the largest one here because I wanted a very large opening. You can adjust the size by the size square that you choose to work with. So there's lots of different sizes in our layering squares framelit. So just a great tip for you again with these card front builder thinlits. And just a reminder, Carols of Christmas is a free gift for those that join Stampin' Up! And my team this month. And you will also then see it available to the public beginning August 1st. So if you're interested in getting it for free, you're going to want to join Stampin' Up! For that $72 gift. If you're interested in just purchasing it, you're going to want to make sure you're on my mailing list. You can accomplish all of those things by visiting me at remarkablycreated.com. Thanks, guys, and I hope you enjoyed the tip.